Okay, so one of the saddest things about teaching an online class is when you try to use other materials that exist, sometimes they go away entirely. So the video that I had set up for Tip of the Tongue is not available on the internet anymore, which is a bummer. Um, so I will show you basically what we're doing with this Tip of the Tongue assignment. So there's 50 questions on here, and um, all you have to do is you're going to go through these, and it's going to give you a prompt. The type of venomous snake that allegedly bit and killed Cleopatra. Do you know the word? If you know the word, all you have to do is write the word in here. Um, this is an asp. Um, and that's it. You don't have to fill in any of this other stuff. This is only if you don't know the word. So if you do know the word, just put it in. That's all you have to do. Then you're done. Okay, someone who hates women, that's a misogynist. Misogynist? They're two Y's? I don't know how to spell that word. Um, the actor who played the killer in the famous shower scene from the movie Psycho. I don't know. I don't know this word. Some of these are really old, and there's no way that people from from the era that most of us are going to know all of these. So in that case, I'm just going to say no. I don't know this word, and that's it because I don't know it. Like it's not a tip of the tongue thing where I should know it and I can feel it there and it's not coming to me. I just do not know this. Um, the author of Frankenstein is Mary Shelley, so I'd throw that in. I'm totally giving these away to you guys. Um, okay, so let's say that I didn't know number 5. A tubular optical instrument that contains reflecting elements to allow observation from a position displaced from a direct line of sight. Um, I know this word, but let's say I don't. So what I'll do is I'll say, "Oh, I do know this word." And then I'll say the number of syllables is like maybe 3. I'm trying to figure it out. The first sound, doesn't it start with a P? Words that sound similar. It's like telescope, but it's not. It's like endoscope, but it's not. It's like perpendicular. And that's what you go with. So that's what I want you to do. For words that sound similar, I think that the original intent of this assignment was like that showing that we can come up with rhymes for these words a lot of times, and that's true. Telescope and endoscope do rhyme with it. Perpendicular doesn't. But perpendicular to me is somehow in the same family as the word as the target word here. So go ahead and put down words that are in the same family, words that you come up with, and try to put them in the order on here that they like pop into your mind. So telescope came first, then I thought of endoscope, then I thought of perpendicular, and then maybe you're drawing a blank after that. You don't have to find the word ever. It's not expected that you would, because usually with the tip of the tongue phenomenon, it's just not going to happen. So you can move on after that, and then we can do a navigational instrument for measuring the angular elevation of the sun or a star above the horizon. Yes. And just go through and fill them in. So it shouldn't take too much time because for most of them, you're either just going to be typing in the target word or saying, no, I don't know this word, because most of them probably aren't going to induce tip of the tongue. You'll only have to do a lot of this stuff when you get to one where you're like, oh, I know this, but it's not coming out right now. and that's when you fill in everything. Okay, so that's it for this assignment. I am going to post a different video with some interesting information about tip of the tongue phenomenon. It's not anything that's going to be on the exam. Any question that we have about tip of the tongue on the exam comes from my lectures or the book. So you're not missing out on any exam information with this video being scrubbed from the internet. So I'll put one up. You know, I think mine will have more up-to-date information in it anyway, so that's great. And it should be, we'll talk about some of the most fun, interesting neuroscience-y stuff with tip of the tongue. But this is how you do the assignment. Again, it shouldn't take very long. It should be pretty easy. The only time you'll really have to fill in more than one box is when you actually have TOT, and that's probably not super often. Okay, good luck. You don't need it. It's an easy thing.